Hi guys, it is time for another national park trip. We just got all the way down here from the Grand Canyon, and we've already seen Bryce. So if you haven't seen those videos, definitely check them out. It was super fun to be able to see those parks. But now we are in Zion, and we're gonna do all of it this time. We've already done Angel's Landing with a bunch of our friends, which I made a video of that hike. So if you want to see Angel's Landing, you can go check that out. But we're gonna go kind of see the rest of Zion. We're gonna do the Canyon Overlook Trail. We're gonna do Narrows, kind of all the other big things that you can do in Zion's, and we're super excited. So the first thing that we're gonna do today, just because it's a little later in the day, we got to our campsite around like noon, so we're gonna be doing the Canyon Overlook Trail. It's supposed to be just a mile, pretty easy hike, and it gives you a really good view of the canyon itself. So I'm excited to show you guys that trail and get started with our Zion trip. So far this hike is amazing, other than the heat. It's very toasty out today, but there's some really gorgeous views all the way up, and it's super easy. Alright guys, we made it to the top, and it is beautiful. I mean, just look at this. Incredible. Like, honestly, one of the best views in the entire park. Angel's Landing is incredible, but if you don't want to do a really strenuous and really scary hike, I definitely recommend doing this. It's not even a mile in, it's a mile round. Super easy. There's just a couple rocks that you need to climb up on, but other than that, definitely recommend checking this out because it's definitely worth your time. Mac is becoming such a dad. He's checking on every person on the trail.
God, not every person.
Are you okay?
She looked like she was really toasty. Didn't know if she had water,
He's
so I asked
nice.
if she needs some water.
This is really cute. Also at the very top, he said something. He said like, oh, that must be where the tunnel comes out of. Like right there, you can see the road. And then literally not even 2 seconds after, the dad in front of us with 3 little kids said the exact same thing.
T-shirt into his shorts and like the whole dad thing. And I literally was 1 step ahead of him on the dad comment.
He is turning into a dad, guys. Send help. Hey guys, so we just got done with the Canyon Overlook Trail. It was super awesome. I think that's such an underrated trail. I mean, it's definitely one of the most popular ones in the park, so I guess it's not that underrated. But if you're too, like I was saying before, if you're too scared to do Angel's Landing, or you just don't have the time to do Angel's Landing, this is the hike to do, because it's very not super steep, not super scary, and I would know because I'm pretty bad with heights. I almost had a panic attack on Angel's Landing, so it was really awesome. I think the only thing is that it's toasty. It's early June and it's pretty toasty. So
the trail's completely exposed.
The trail's pretty, exposed.
No, like hardly any tree.
So it's gonna get toasty, especially if you're in July or August. You're gonna get really hot. So just prepare for that. Bring water. Be safe. Do all of that stuff. I am just really glad we did Angel's Landing earlier, where it was not super hot, because I would hate to have done it today. But super awesome hike, really great to kind of start off our trip, and now we're gonna go back to the campsite and say hi to his siblings.
My brother and his wife.
Yep. Alright guys, so today we are going to do the Narrows hike. We got all of our rental gear, so we should be nice and warm in the water even though it's going to be pretty cold. And it might be pretty busy today as well, but we'll see. I'm just really excited to kind of get started. It's nice because the shuttles are now operating pretty much at full capacity now because of CDC changes and guidelines, so we don't need to get passes anymore like we did for Angel's Landing, so just excited to get started. I think we got to the beginning of when it really starts getting narrow, which is really exciting. It's been hard. It's definitely treacherous, like for a reason. You're going upstream the whole time. There's river rock the entire time. Even on the dry parts, you're going over river rock. So just be prepared to take your time and for it to take a while because it's a lot and there's a lot of people. So just make sure that you're taking your time and watching your feet and preparing yourself for that. Whoa! You can't see the sky right now. We're completely covered in rocks, which is pretty sweet. But the river is very busy. A lot of the side feels like glass just because of how smooth it is from the water and flash floods that come through here. Alright, so what we're walking down is called Wall Street. It's kind of like the real narrow part of the hike, and it's beautiful. It's just so amazing. Definitely worth going upstream and through the river to see this. It's amazing. Alright, I just love the blue. There's certain parts that have this like really beautiful blue color to the river, and it has the bright red rock behind it, and it's just really beautiful. Guys, we just got done with the little side shoot, which I highly recommend. Honestly, that was probably my favorite part so far because there was not a lot of people. It was really chill walking up, super awesome. But now we're gonna head back down and see you at the bottom of the trail. Alright guys, so we're all done with the Narrows, and it was so amazing. I mean, the day was perfect for it. It was a 90-degree day, so we were in the shade the whole time in the Narrows. We were in the water, which was super nice. I definitely recommend doing it because it was so awesome, so worth your time. I will say you will get tired. It's not one of those hikes where you're climbing uphill the whole time, but you're working against the water the whole time, so you're gonna get exhausted by the end of the day, but it's still a really fun hike, and I would definitely do it again. Honestly, I'd probably do it over Angel's Landing just because I'm terrified of heights and I'm probably never gonna do that hike again. But I definitely see myself doing the Narrows again. It's just so unique, so fun, so refreshing. So I would definitely go check that out because it's pretty amazing. Okay guys, so this is our last day in Zion and we're going to be going down to the Emerald Pools Trail. We're going to start at the grotto stop and work our way down to Zion Lodge just because we want to still be awake enough to drive home today and not do the full loop. So we're going to be going to do that with my brother and sister-in-law as well, and it's just going to be really fun, chill hike to kind of end the day, the week off with. So super excited for that. So we made it to the upper Emerald Pool, which is really, really cool, really pretty. You can see the water kind of like seeping down the canyon wall. Pretty cool. It is a very toasty day and the trail does not have a lot of shade, so it's nice to
swim in the pool.
Yeah, but it's nice to like sit in the shade for a minute and refresh before we head to the lower Emerald Pools. So, woo. We made it to the lower pools and you have two shower-like waterfalls coming down. It's really, really pretty.
I want to take a shower so bad.
It feels really, really nice in the shade, and we're gonna take a long break down here. It's so nice.
So good.
Hi friends, this is editor Michaela here. Past me forgot to film out an intro, so here I am. But we loved our Zion trip. We loved all of the hikes that we did. It was just really fun to see the rest of Zion that we didn't get to see when we first did Angel's Landing. And honestly, Zion is just an absolutely beautiful national park. It's crowded, but it is a very, very fun park to visit, especially if you don't have a lot of time in Utah. It's one of the best parks I think that there is in Utah. So highly, highly recommend the visit. But we are now getting ready for Disney. We're flying out tomorrow. So next week you'll get to see our Disney adventures and it's gonna just be so exciting. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And yeah, love you guys. Bye.